Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Greg, and I'm going to take a chance again and play a newscast from one of the local broadcasters up in Minnesota. And this is copyrighted material, I'm sure. Hopefully I won't get zapped for it. I'd sure hate it if I did, but it's stuff that people need to know. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to play the whole story, and this is about a 5-year-old kid getting detained by ICE.
Tonight, the Columbia Heights School District says 4 of their students have been detained by ICE agents over the past few weeks. That includes this 5-year-old boy, Liam Ramos, who school officials say was taken into custody with his father on his way home from school yesterday. Gordon Severson joins us now with more details. Gordon?
Yeah, this all happened as Liam and his father were driving home from preschool. According to Columbia Heights superintendent, she says ICE agents detained Liam and his father, and the family's lawyer says they are likely being held at a detention facility in Texas. School leaders are now speaking out because they say Liam is the 4th student in the district who has been detained by ICE over the last 2 weeks. Inside Valley View Elementary in Columbia Heights, there's a preschool classroom filled with 4- and 5-year-olds who may soon wonder what happened to one of their classmates, Liam Ramos.
He's a bright young student, and he's so kind.
Ella Sullivan is Liam's preschool teacher. She says her students haven't asked about Liam yet, but they will, and she and other teachers wonder how they can possibly answer their questions.
All I want is for him to be safe and back here.
The family's lawyer says Liam is likely being held with his father at a detention facility in Texas.
We have clients that once they're picked up, they're whisked away to the airport literally within hours.
School officials say Liam is one of 4 students who have been detained by ICE agents over the last 2 weeks, including another student who was also detained on Tuesday.
On the way to school, a 17-year-old high school student, a minor, was taken by armed, masked agents. Alone. No parents were present.
Superintendent Zena Stenvik says the other 2 students include another 17-year-old and her mother, who were detained by ICE last week, and a 10-year-old girl who was also detained with her mother on their way to school 2 weeks ago.
And by the end of the school day, they were already in a detention center in Texas, and they are still there.
He's terrified.
Pastor Sergio Amezcua is also working with Liam's family. He says many in the Latino community are deeply concerned about children being taken by federal agents.
Let Child Protection Services take care of them while the parents battle the legal battle.
Amezcua says many in the community are now afraid to leave their homes. His church has now received food delivery requests from more than 27,000 families who are scared to go to the grocery store.
ICE agents have been roaming our neighborhoods, circling our schools, following our buses, coming into our parking lots and taking our children. And our hearts are shattered.
When it comes to Liam and his family, their lawyer says they have been following the law as they are seeking asylum to become legal U.S. citizens. Their lawyer is now working to find a way to bring Liam back home to Columbia Heights so he can stay with his remaining family members and go back to school.
Gordon, do we have any idea why they were targeted or why the other students were targeted? Do we know anything about, was it legal status? Was it criminal history?
Well, the school district did say that one of the other students was detained 2 weeks ago and is still in Texas. But other than that, they don't have any other information about their legal status or why they may have been targeted by federal agents.
All right, Gordon, thank you.
And that's that. What can I say after watching that? It just shows you how lawless these people have become. I don't know. This is not, directly related to this, but I heard a really disturbing story this morning. There was this, I don't know if it's Border Patrol or ICE agent in California, and this guy, the cops get a call because he's in some restaurant, and apparently he was in the women's restroom with a gun. Nobody knows what he was doing or anything like that. But anyway, so he leaves the restaurant and walks down just a little bit and throws the gun under a tree, and then walks a little bit more, and the cops roll up on him and, after a fight, detain him. And then they take him into custody, and there's film of him in custody, and he's just freaking out. He says, everybody here hates us. they just all hate us. They harass us. They've had people at his parents' home. You know, people people hate this, and it's not just one specific group of liberals or anything like that. It's a lot of people, and so anyway, he ends up getting released, and a couple of days later, he died, and all they're willing to say is that he died of an overdose. You know, I guess all I'm trying to get across is this is not just damaging the people they go after. It's damaging some of these ICE agents too. I mean, it's not being talked about or anything like that, and they're certainly not going to talk about it. And so many of them obviously really enjoy the work, enjoy being brutal. But maybe not all of them do. I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting bit of news. So anyway, like I say, there's so many people that are against what is going on. That was a school. Those were teachers. I mean, they've had. Oh, I've seen ICE agents try to access a hotel, a nice hotel, and the doorman refused to let them in. Said, if you're not a resident here, you don't come in. And there's been numerous cases of agents going into a restaurant and they refuse to serve them. I mean, there's a lot of this, just little individual things that people are doing, and that's what it's going to take, is individual action. So anyway, there's my little thing for today. So I'll be back in a minute, and hit like, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see y'all then. Bye bye.